Hey friends, I just got my Chanel order. I picked up the skin enhancer, the brush set, the mirror, the nail file, everything. So I'm gonna sit down, do a video to use these products, or most of them, and I'll also incorporate other items that I have from Chanel to create a summer look. So let's start. Let me show you first what I got, and then we'll use it on the face. Here's the box that I got from my local representative, my friend at the Chanel store, or friends because it's Jalisa and Paloma. They always send me my orders with a bunch of goodies, and they're really great. Usually boutiques get the items first before you see them on the Chanel website, so it's always good to have a contact in a boutique. Mine is in the Aventura location, but you could find one in your local area. Now if you want to contact her, Jalisa, I'll leave her IG handle down below in the description box. So here's the box they sent me. I haven't opened anything yet, so I'm going to open them with you. Let's start with the biggest item in the box. I think I'm going to take out everything. It'll be easier for me, and then we'll go one by one. She did send me a lot of samples, so I'll get them out of the way. I got to sample the mascara, sample of perfumes, also of the micellar water, the makeup remover. Yeah, the eye makeup remover, and some intense hydration serums, and Camélia water cream, a bunch of things. So I'm gonna put them away aside for my next travel, since I like to travel carry-on, or even if I travel like by car, I like to travel light. So I'm gonna take these on my next trip. Let me put them aside, and let's get to the nitty-gritty. So first thing is the #1 de Chanel, the Red Camélia Skin Enhancer. I ordered shade Soft Pink, which is the lightest of the 3 shades. This is made in France, and it's concentrated with red camellia oil and extract. It's just supposed to really like smooth your skin and give you beautiful radiance. This is what the bottle looks like. We're going to be using that shortly. You can use it under or over foundation. I think I'm going to use it under foundation today to see how it looks. I also picked up the collection of 3 essential brushes in the shade 131 Cavalier. If you're not familiar with the line that came out, they do have brush sets and all that, but they came out this summer with different colors, not the traditional black and white and red, which is like the known colors for Chanel. They came out with a few shades, and I was undecided, but it shows one. This is 131 Cavalier Seul. It's a beautiful like minty green sage. It is so pretty. And this set comes with 3 brushes, with like a foundation brush, a powder brush, and eyeshadow brushes, which we're going to be using today. I'll try to, at least. This could be for bronzer and also for powder. This is a concealer brush. I'm sorry, a foundation brush. And these are the eyeshadow brushes, and it comes with 2. It's a dual-ended eyeshadow. So once you take out the lid, you put it in, or push it in, and there's one. And then here's the other one. And I like the fact that it has this thing you can bring up and down, because I'm not a fan of dual-ended brushes, because usually no, always when you store them, you have to store them upside down, so it messes up the, oh my god, my contacts, it messes up the bristles. But since this thing protects it, so once you use it, you just pop it out and then pop it back in when you need to store it. I think that's great. And also has the lid, so it doesn't really mess up the bristles. I like that. So we're going to be using this. And they also came, in the summer they came out with nail files and mirrors that match the color that you chose. You could use any color, but I decided to have all the same color. And I know like it is kind of pricey for a nail file, I know, but it's a novelty, and it's very nice to have it in your collection. It has, this is the file side, and this is like just like a mirror glass side. And I don't know how good it is, but it's just nice to have it as a novelty. It's really pretty, and I love the shade. It's gorgeous. And then here is the mirror, double mirror in the same shade. This is limited edition. I believe everything in the collection is limited edition. This way. Look how beautiful. I do see that when it opens, it kind of gets stuck, but I don't know if that's on purpose. Something really pretty to have in your bag. And since I was gonna get these in that color, I decided to order the nail polish in the same shade. So I don't have it on yet. Of course, I just got the order, but I will wear it really soon. It's a beautiful color, and it matches everything else. Alright, now that I've shown you the new goodies, let's do a look with the skin enhancer and also some other items that I have that I think are perfect for a summer look. This summer has been really hot. It's always hot in South Florida, but this summer has been extra hot, very humid. I'm gonna create a look that is really refreshing and light, but still very pretty. And my contacts are killing me, and I know I already started this video and I want to start it again. I'm being completely honest here. I'm gonna take off my contacts and put on my glasses, or I'd rather not have any contacts on because they're really bothering me. I didn't want to start the video all over again since I already unboxed all the items. So, okay, I already took out my contacts and I'm going to leave my glasses on because I am going to start. I'm going to prep my skin first. I'm going to use the Camélia, the #1 de Chanel. It's in French. This is the Camélia Revitalizing Serum. I can't translate it. Okay, there we go. The Red Camélia Revitalizing Serum and Mist. I was really close. This is really refreshing. Let's shake it. I've used this before makeup and after makeup. It's so nice. Very refreshing, very light, and it smells really good too. So since my skin has been really dry, well, it's always dry, but more dry than usual because of the weather and the humidity, this is really nice because it refreshes it. It prepares it for what's coming next. So the new skin enhancer, you could wear it, it says you could wear it before foundation or after foundation. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do half of my face with it under and then the other one without it, so then we could see how it looks and if it makes a difference. I could also use this probably as a highlight. I'm not sure. Let's swatch it, and that should give me a better idea. And you don't need to shake it. I'm gonna do one pump, swatch it, and see how it looks, and that's gonna help me decide if it's gonna serve as a highlight. So I don't think it's gonna work as a highlight. Actually, it smells good. It smells like the rest of the products, the Red Camélia. So you see that, let me just do all of it. You'll see that it doesn't really work as a highlight, but it does leave the skin really pretty, but there's no special highlight there, right? Wouldn't you guys agree? I think so. It smells good. So I'm gonna wear it on half of my face. I don't want to use that new brush because then if I put on the foundation after, it's gonna be tainted with the enhancer. So I'm just gonna pick up, I think I have another small foundation brush from Chanel. I wanna stick to just Chanel in this video. I have the foundation that you're supposed to use, or that came with a Sublimage foundation. So I'm gonna use this to apply this serum. Let's do this side. I think maybe what I'm going to do now, as I'm applying, I'm like changing my mind. I'm going to apply on this side with the enhancer under the foundation, and then on this side I'm going to do the enhancer over the foundation and see which side looks better, because I have used the foundations on its own and it's a lovely foundation, so I know how it works, but I want to see how the enhancer interferes with the foundation or how it improves it. So off the bat right now I have it on this side, and you see it's very radiant. It looks really pretty. There's not a lot of coverage, or any coverage, not really. It does have like a peach tone, so maybe it's gonna help a little bit with this coloration. I'm hearing guessing. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any reviews of this product yet because I wanted to have an open mind, but I like how radiant it is, and I would use it just by itself with a little bit of concealer. I would. And it feels really light and it smells good. If you don't like fragrance on your products, then you're not gonna like this, but I love it. I really like it, so I have no problem with that. So the foundation that I'm going to use today, sticking to a light summer look, I'm going to be using Le Beige Water Fresh Complexion Touch. Yes, and I think B10. Yeah, B10 is my shade. And I'm going to, on the back of my hand, I'm going to do, I think 4 pumps, because I'm going to be applying it on both sides. So on this side I'm going to apply it with this brush, and then on this side I'm going to apply a new brush, because this is just me thinking, if I use the clean brush on this side, it's going to maybe have a little bit of that enhanced product, the new product. So I'm going to use different brushes on each side, if that makes any sense. It makes sense in my head, but maybe as I say it doesn't make sense, but I know what I'm saying. And I hope you do too. So I'm gonna go in, and I think I'm gonna pick up everything, all of it, the 4 pumps. This is a really light foundation. It has, in case you haven't seen it, it has been out for a while, but you see it has a lot of water, and then it has like a little little drops of color. Once you apply it, start applying it or touching it, those little balls of color pop, and it's very refreshing. It's a very refreshing complexion product. So let's go in now with the foundation. I'm gonna go all over, of course. As I was preparing for this video and looking out for these products, they were available as of the time that I'm doing this video. Most of it, if not all, is available. I am going to leave links of everything down below in the description box in case you want to pick up any of these items, whether it's the new enhancer or the older products that I'm using. In regards to the nail file and the set and all that, the new products, I don't think they're available online, but I'm gonna put the link anyways because it might be available soon, and that way you already have the link. But I suggest you contact your local boutique or Jalisa, the one I mentioned in the beginning, to see if they still have available, if not this color and other colors. So there it is. It doesn't seep into my fine lines, it doesn't accentuate my pores. A very lovely foundation. It's very light, very refreshing. I feel as if I have nothing on, and that's the reasons why I love this product. Now I'm gonna pick up the other foundation brush, the new one, and get more pumps of that complexion product and then apply it on the left. This one's a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna take a little bit longer to apply this product. I tend to use bigger brushes for foundation, but I do want to stick to Chanel today, and I don't have that many Chanel brushes. So there is the foundation all over now. I'm going to take a second to compare both sides and see which one, if there's a difference, if I see anything different. I cannot talk about the skincare, the skin benefits, because I'm not an expert in the subject. But off the bat, from what I could see, the side with an enhancer, of course, under the foundation, it does have a little bit more radiance. It looks a little bit more glowy. This one's a little bit more dry. I'm not going to say dry, but less glowy than the right side. I said that I was gonna put a little bit on the enhancer now over the foundation, see if it makes any difference. One pump. I think I'm gonna use my finger, kind of, to see if it works like a highlight. I'm gonna put it all over. This doesn't really work as a highlight because it does add a little bit more radiance, but not as a highlighter. I don't think so. I just did a video with the Westman Atelier drops, the new one. That product does work as a highlight, but this one is more like an all over the face kind of thing. Do I see a difference? Honestly, I think I prefer it under the foundation. Yeah, I think it's nicer, at least for me. What do you guys think? Under the foundation or over the foundation? It's not like a huge difference, but I think there's a slight difference. It looks better on the right side. It does dry up quickly. My face is not sticky. So far so good. Let's go in now with concealer. And where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm going to use the Le Correcteur de Chanel, the concealer. My shade is BR02. Not going to take too long because this product is not new. It's lighter than my skin tone or than my foundation. So that makes it good for like to brighten up my eye area. I'm going to use my finger. You see how it brightens it up? Okay, we're going to move right in with bronzer. And I'm going to be using the Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. Mine is in the shade 390 Soleil, which is the lightest of the three shades. And where is that brush? Here it is. I'm going to use this brush. This is brush number 110. I didn't see that till now. The other one is it's a Fluid Powder Foundation 101. And then this is the 110, which is just blush. Oh, it's for blush. I'm going to use it for bronzer because it's pretty big. And the blush I'm going to use is liquid, so I'll just use my finger. So I'm just going to swirl it all over the brush. Let me swatch it. It's kind of a little bit dry. Yeah, this project, it's happened to me with the first one, and now it's happening with the second one. It gets really dry on me. I don't think it's gonna pick up any product. Yeah, it's completely dry on me. The second time it happens to me. So I do have a bronzer from Chanel, the powder one. Let me get that one and use that one instead because that one's completely dry. So this is what I'm going to use today. This is Le Beige Oversized Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Powder. I'm going to use it as a bronzer in the shade Sunshine Light. So let's go in with that. Yes, this one is not dry. Ooh. I might have picked up a little bit too much, but we'll work with this. I don't contour, so I just apply it almost all over my face, especially on the perimeters of my face. I'm gonna go in now with the blush. Is Le Beige Water Fresh Blush. This is in the shade Light Peach. The same idea as the complexion drops, complexion touch. Very hydrating. I'm gonna put 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm going to blend it in with my finger. I could feel like how the little droplets are popping, and just go with my finger like this. You could definitely use a brush, but I like to use my fingers for this, and just give it little taps. We are going for like a light summer look, so these are the products that I will use, and they're gonna be light coverage. They're gonna make your skin or make you feel refreshed. It's not gonna be melting down in 100-degree weather. And again, this blush is really light, so you're not gonna see like a lot of pigment, unless of course you could always layer more, add more product, but I don't tend to do that. So for me, this is good enough. This is perfect. Take it all the way to the temple, and it dries up so quickly. The skin absorbs it so well that you don't feel any tackiness or anything like that. Again, I do have dry skin, so why am I doing it on my nose? I don't know why I'm doing it on my nose, but since we're already here, a little bit of color. Just give the impression that I got a little bit of sun, that sun-kissed look. Alright, so what are we gonna move into now? I am going to go right now into eyes. When it's really hot, like really hot summer days, I tend to wear a lot of eyeshadow, maybe 1 or 2. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back with a bronzer, and I'm going to pick up that dual brush from Chanel, and I'm gonna do something really simple. I'm going to get one side. Are they both the same? This is like more flat, and then the other one is fluffier. Yes, so I'm gonna get the fluffier side, the blender one, go with the bronzer, just dip it in a little bit and apply it all over the crease, or like all over the lid actually. This is going to be my base. This is a look that I like, that I create. You could do your own version, do your own products, just something you feel comfortable with. So just add some color, some depth, especially since I have hooded eyes. Now I'm gonna go with highlight. I have 2 highlighters, so let me see which of the 2 I think will look nicer. So I'm gonna swatch them. I could wear eyeshadows. I have eyeshadows, but again, since if it's too hot, I don't want to wear like a lot of makeup, so I wear just something really light. So these are 2 highlighters that I picked out. I took out of my drawer. This is the Perle de Lumière, the Illuminating Blush Powder. It's a powder, but I use it as a highlight, and it's so pretty. And the Illuminating Powder, again, another powder. They're so pretty. On your right, we have this one. And then on the left, we have a Camélia Rose, Camélia flower. I think I'm going to use both. They're really pretty. I'm going to use the Illuminating Blush Powder. I'm going to apply it like on the inner half. And then I'll use the other one as an inner corner. It's going to come out really pretty. Let's go back with that brush. I think I'm going to use my finger actually. I'm going to go back with my finger and apply it right here. Again, I'm not going for something really fancy. Just give me a pop of color. Then I'm going to go with the Camélia Rose, Camélia flower. But I don't have a small Chanel brush, so I'm just going to use my index finger and just go here to the corner. Isn't that pretty? I think so. I'm going to go in with the same Camélia. And I don't have a highlighter brush for Chanel, so I'm going to use my finger. I'm going to be faithful to Chanel today. And just go like that with the highlight areas of my face, my brow bone. Pretty soft, pretty subtle. Now we're gonna go in with mascara. I'm gonna be using the mascara, the Le Volume, the Chanel. Probably seen it a bunch of times, maybe not, but it's a lovely mascara. It's long lasting, it lifts your lashes. I also like the Allure one. That one didn't get that many positive reviews, but I personally love it. I just didn't want to use it in this video again because it didn't get a lot of positive reviews, but it's a beautiful packaging and I think it's a nice mascara. There you go. It's really easy to apply. And then we're gonna end it up end up with the lips. I was thinking of a gloss, or maybe my boy, my Coco Chanel boy. I love that shade, but since it's summer, I'm gonna look for something getting a little bit more pop. The Rouge Coco Flash in the shade Beat, for a pop of color, but it's still so light, refreshing, hydrating. And then we're gonna end up the look spraying some more of the revitalizing serum. The revitalizing serum in mist. Shake it, spray a little bit more, make sure that your skin is refreshed. And I think I haven't brushed my hair today, but since we're talking about Chanel, I'm gonna spray some Coco Mademoiselle hair mist, and then I'm gonna brush it. So good. It smells delicious. And some of the perfume. I need to wear my glasses for this because I'm blind. Not blind, but like almost blind. Just a little bit. So good. I brush my hair. And let's take a look again at all the makeup. This enhancer is really, really pretty. It does give me more radiance. My skin looks healthy. Of course, it works well with the complexion drops and everything else that I put on. But yeah, it is very pretty. And I like the eyeshadow look that I came out with. Although it's not eyeshadow, it's highlighter and bronzer, but it works. And I think it's a beautiful light summer look. Do I look bronzed up? What do you guys think? I wanted to swatch, since I mentioned it in the beginning, the enhancer versus the Westman Atelier, to do a comparison since I did mention it. These are the complexion drops. On your right we have the Westman Atelier, on the left we have the Chanel. So let's do Chanel, and then let's do the Westman Atelier. The Westman Atelier is a little bit more thicker and takes a little bit longer to dry or to be absorbed, but it does have more highlighting effect. So I like the Chanel one to apply it all over the skin before foundation, and then the Westman Atelier is nice for like over the foundation as a highlight. I mean, you could use it all over the skin if you want to, but I think that's a little bit too glossy for me, and if you have oily skin it might not work for you. So the Chanel is a little bit more subdued. This is my look for today. This is my video for you. If you have use of any of these products, if you picked up any of the new items from Chanel, let me know down below. I love to hear from you guys and what your thoughts are. If you like this look, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.